they know?
At least they know I know where France is.
Is that what you're listening to today?
While we drove to Sanderson.
Don't do it, chap.
We are in... What is this place called?
Lincoln National Forest.
What's the name of the waterfall? Devil something? Charlie, stop.
Like...
Do you want to go inside?
Standing Mule or something?
It's,
Oh, you're making a clip?
Yeah.
No.
Thursday, October 8th, 6:36 p.m. We're on a pull-out. Go. Hey!
I can put him in the van.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good call. Shep's been having full roam out here. There's not much traffic, and it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. I think the stars are actually going to be pretty awesome tonight. But, yeah, we, do you want to give him another treat?
What?
You want to give him another treat?
No. Of course not.
Lol. Chat. Started the day in Alpine.
Yeah.
And
from the hotel.
Yeah.
5-star hotel.
Oh my god.
We didn't have hot water.
Yeah, which we saw on the Google reviews for the place was a problem.
We're like, we're sure this can't be true.
Yeah.
It's a hotel, right? That's kind of a requirement to have a hot shower.
And there's a bunch of people there, so surely they wouldn't stand for that.
I think actually something I've thought about in this area and just the areas we've been in, like all the RVs that are like residential parks and stuff, I think people live there full time, like migrant workers and stuff.
Yeah.
And just people who work on the trains or on the oil stuff and just live in hotels or RVs or really weird mobile home parks.
Yeah, we saw a lot of those today, and they're just purely in the sun.
Yeah.
They probably have 8 hours of sunlight every day, blaring down. I mean, it's early October, but it's still like 90 degrees.
My computer said 81 the whole time I was riding.
Really?
And that was at, 6 o'clock?
Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, from Alpine, we drove to Sanderson, because we got the tracking number for your package, and we saw, after calling the post office, that it had been delivered. So, we actually got the package finally. And I guess, no offense to your mom, but I guess it wasn't exactly what you were hoping for, aside from the masks.
Yeah. It was supposed to be my absentee ballot, but it's just the, certificate of registration for voting, and then it gives a location in Mountain Home to go and vote in, November. And I'm like, well, I hope something else comes, because that's not useful at all.
Yeah.
And I got some earrings, and they're all not the right size.
Your ears are bleeding.
Yeah, I tried to put them in, and it didn't go well.
Yeah.
It was very frustrating. It made me so mad.
Yeah. Yeah, you were pretty mad.
Well, it's bad because, you want it to work, and it's just not working, and then you force yourself into pain. It's like, why the fuck am I even doing this? This is so stupid. But I really want them in just to get it over with, but I can't even do that because I can't get them in. It's insane. So now my ears are very irritated and bleeding.
Irritated?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sanderson was a mild success. We saw the same woman who we saw yesterday, who was not very helpful initially, and then kind of helpful at the end.
She was weird.
She was definitely weird.
So stressed.
Yeah, always.
All the time.
I was like, women don't typically get heart attacks, but I bet this one will.
But I was grateful to get the package, and that was basically our ticket out of Texas, because we can't stay. We couldn't stay. It was too hot for Charlie.
Yeah.
And kind of for us, too. It was just, barren, uninviting landscape. And you're like, I don't want to go out and sweat my ass off and hike for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure some of the hikes in Big Bend were cool, but just too hot. And we actually have the choice to escape. Not escape the heat, but not suffer in it, and it's nice to choose not to sometimes.
Yeah. We might be able to see some of the remnants of the meteor shower tonight, too.
Yeah.
I would imagine it doesn't really work like clockwork, where it's like just yesterday and then done.
Yeah.
But yeah, long day of driving.
Yeah, you did all of it.
Yeah, I kind of prefer that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Alright.
You read some book.
Yeah, I am reading the book.
Give us a synopsis of what's occurred so far.
So...
What the book's about, etc.
It's by Donald Miller, and he's a guy who's an author. I've read a few of his books before, and...
Really?
Yeah. He actually biked from Texas to California, the coast or something.
Wow, what a bitch.
And it was like the hardest thing he's ever done. And it's also really funny because at this point in the book, basically what's been going on is he joined his friend Paul in his VW van, and they're driving from Texas to the Grand Canyon and eventually Oregon.
So like 5 days of driving.
Well... Yeah, I don't know. Their van is a piece of shit, though. They said at one point they were going on the interstate. It was like 27 miles an hour going up a hill.
That sounds
and then they would get up to like 50 going downhill, but then back to 20 going uphill. It sounds really terrible, and it makes me so grateful for what we do have.
Yeah.
Because so far it's been reliable.
Mm-hmm.
So they're on this road trip, and he's very like... What's the word?
Enigmatic.
What does that mean?
Hard to decipher.
No, he's like very dreamy speech, and he's like doing a lot of inner searching, looking for God, all this shit. Because I think he has like Christian roots, and he's like is veering away from the Christian faith because of logical stuff. He's like, but it's all about feeling, and I want to feel it, whatever. They have a lot of lucid conversations. It's kind of nice. It's like kind of how Through Hiking Will Break Your Heart. It's like a very romantic, ethereal vibe to the whole read. This one is kind of the same.
Look at this fucking cheese.
That looks so... Oh my god.
Whoa, almost lost it, y'all.
So anyways, they just got to the Grand Canyon, and they're gonna hike down. And he's, like, super nervous for it. It's, like, his first big outdoor adventure ever in his whole life. He's, like, in his 30s, and he's never hiked where he's lived in Dallas or Houston, I forget what, for his whole life. And so it's kind of cool because he puts things very nicely in sentences, and it's, like, a very dreamy read. But I've also done a lot of stuff like that has been so much more badass. And I feel like I could write a book if I only had the verbiage that other authors do. So, it's entertaining. It's nice to read.
I've enjoyed
There's nothing else to do.
I was gonna say, I've enjoyed that you've had something to do.
Yeah. Sometimes I just sit without any music on
like,
and look at the scenery. It's nice. It gives me time to think.
It must be nice.
It's like, it's very loud. We can't really talk.
Yeah.
We've already talked about that. But, yeah, it's been nice. So, did that. Tried to put my earrings in. Failed twice. I redecorated some interior decorations in the van. I just put up the map of Big Bend. But I think it's nice.
It occupies, like, 20% of the decoration space, so it's a pretty big task.
Yeah, I took the ACA bandana down.
Well, it fell down. I don't know, did you take it down?
No, I took it down.
Well, it also fell.
I know. That's because I tied it on to the bookcase thing.
I see.
So, that's about it. None of this is important.
Nothing we've ever reported is important.
That's true. Nothing is important.
Well,
It's all made up.
yeah.
We're all looking for the why.
Is that from that book?
Yeah,
Science doesn't answer that question.
exactly.
So you have to be content with not asking why. You can only ask how, when, what?
No, you can ask why.
You can,
and
but
science won't explain it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's okay.
If you, well, yeah.
Not for you, because you only believe in science and fact and things like that, but when emotion and religion come into play,
I'm like,
some people can find why.
Y'all have fun with that. Yeah, you can't why without a lie.
But maybe it makes things easier.
I mean, I guess, yeah, believe whatever you want, but don't say that it's true to other people. Have the...
Well, I fucking wasn't. I was just talking about it.
I'm not talking... I'm not attacking you. That's why I make my mom cry and shit. I'm like, I'm using the royal you. But yeah, we got here.
Yeah.
And found this nice little spot. I don't know if we need to move.
No. This is nice. Unless you want to be off the road a little more, but...
I don't really care.
Yeah.
We've seen one car since we got here.
Yeah.
And they didn't even come back, so maybe they're friends with the tent people.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. But yeah, there's a waterfall here. And unfortunately, it's like a fee entrance. Even though it's not even a national park, it's just a national forest. But the government is a greedy bitch, and you have to pay $5 to get in. And it closes at 4, and we got here like 5.
Mm-hmm.
And we deemed it too sketchy to go in without paying.
Yeah, they had tire poppers.
Yeah. Because it's such a low fee, and we can just do it in the morning.
Low fee.
So I'm excited for that. We can swim.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's not too cold.
Or dirty.
Yeah, true. The Rio Grande is pretty nasty.
Yeah.
This is a good Vanlyfe night. This doesn't feel lame or stressful or...
I agree completely.
Mm-hmm. There's a bat. Bye!
He's tiny. I bet he lives in fucking Carlsbad Caverns.
Well, he's lost.
No, he's not. This connects to it. We're like directly west from it.
Well, he's got to go pretty far east to get there.
Well...
Or something.
Maybe they have a big, like, hunting ground. There's a lot of weird bugs out here.
Yeah,
Don't
ants.
like.
Flies.
Yeah, I got an ant bite, too.
Like
3 days ago. No, look at them. They're, like, very raised. It, like, dried out all the skin in the area. They're still red.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine.
I think I'm dying. Poison ants. What are those ones that kill cows?
Is it the bullet ant?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe just because it freaks them out, but there's
a
no...
super poisonous one.
Is there?
Yeah.
I'm Coyote Peters, and this is the super poison ant. I'm about to go into the pain zone. Oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. I gotta lay down.
People aren't gonna get this if they have never seen it.
YouTube it, Coyote Peters. You'll get it very quickly. Any of the videos.
Yeah, which one do we watch?
We watched a lot.
The Murder Hornet.
I'm Coyote Peters. And this is the Murder Hornet. About to enter the pain zone.
Dun, dun.
You know the bat?
It's so cheesy and funny. That's good. The bats will eat all the weird bugs. But yeah, it's a great night.
Yeah, we got here. You went for a bike ride, which was kind of surprising.
Why?
Because it was a solo venture.
There's only one road.
Yeah.
One way to go out, one way to come back.
It was interesting that you wanted exercise and I didn't.
You're getting old, babe.
Lol.
And I'm just coming into my prime.
You're in your prime. You have 3 to 5 more years. Enjoy it. I'm already out of mine, so sorry, no 6-pack. But yeah, you went for a bike ride, and I organized the van. Drank a beer. Wished we had more. Didn't realize we were so low. I fixed this noisy thing that's in the van. Some of the woodwork like rubs on itself and makes a really annoying sound. And so I shimmed it. Can you throw this away? And I think maybe get a bowl and the hot sauce. And my water bottle. See if she comes back with all that. It's a pretty tall order. But yeah, we divided what we were doing, and Charlie was out and just running around. He doesn't like to run into the grassy parts of this type of terrain. I guess he's learned from his time in the Wichitas, and even I think yesterday he got some poker sticker things on his feet. So he was just running around on the road, and I was trying to keep a pretty good eye on him, even though it's a very low traffic area. And I took my bike off at a certain point because Allie hadn't come back, and decided to go bike out to see if I could find her and then ride back with her. And I think we also need another utensil. Allie? Allie? Can you get a fork? Cool. This is a very tall order now. I don't think she's going to come back with everything. And then I started cooking with the outdoor stove, which again I love. And I set up the Ozark chairs that we have from Walmart. It's an Ozark grill stove thing too. So Ozark is definitely a brand that we know and love. Might need to get those Tostitos scoop chips too. That'd be good for some texture. And I made dinner, listened to some Harmontown, and now we're here. Yeah, it's a pretty tall order. I think we should get the chips too.
Oh my god. No, it's fine.
Don't you think?
I was thinking about that too.
It'd be good texture and good salt.
That's
Thanks.
coconut oil.
Jefferson or Burr. Jefferson or Burr. Your fellow Federalists, your fellow Federalists would love to know how you'll be voting. But yeah, I think we're in for a good night. Is Charlie out? Charlie.
Come here.
Give him a rawhide.
No.
All right.
He doesn't deserve it. Ow! No.
You gotta pick him up.
Maybe he's fine.
Not while we eat. He's gonna be annoying.
Ow!
He bit you?
Ow!
He bit you?
He reached around and got my finger.
Lol.
Ow, that was so hard.
I think I should have the bowl, because I'm gonna use hot sauce.
That fucking red spot. It's like a blood blister.
So yeah, we're in heaven. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.